Hi, this is Dawn of stamptilldawn.com, and today I'm here with a little Cricut project. I went to the Close to My Heart Business Builders Conference in January, and they had these adorable name tags for us. They added these little banners based on incentives, and I earned the Moving Up incentive, and so they added this to the bottom of it. And I was so inspired by it, and I had a couple of events that I needed name tags for, so I decided to adapt the idea. At the time that I went to cut it, I didn't recognize that we actually have this image, a similar one, on two different cartridges. So this one right here is from the You Are Here cartridge. It's just the name tag, and it's called Name Tag. In fact, let me just pull this up and put it here for you. For anybody who's interested, you can screenshot that. So that's the image number, and it's called Name Tag. And the You Are Here cartridge is $69, comes with 700 images and 3 matching stamp sets. And then, so when I was doing it, I wasn't looking at the name tag, I just kind of was remembering it in my head. And I picked the one called Hello Badge on the Artbooking cartridge. That cartridge also has over 700 images on it and is $69 and comes with 3 matching stamp sets. The main difference and how I figured it out is the O. See, this O is that solid O, and this one is kind of a stencil O. So those are the two different styles you can do. What you'll need is I have a piece of 1 inch by 3.5 inches of lemon cardstock. I pre-cut my images on the Cricut, so I used white daisy cardstock for the back, Carolina for the top, and then I have some gems here. So I have some clear gems and these heart enamel hearts. These are retired. I'm sorry, you guys. I had them in my stash. I'm using liquid glass, the Close to My Heart stapler, and let's see, what else do I have in my treasure trove over here? Oh, the paper piercer. So let's get started. First of all, I put a line on here so that I could write the name. And the reason I did that is because I have about 36, I think, to make of these. So for me, I have nice, neat printing, and it was easier for me to do all the names than to type them on the Cricut and have the Cricut do it. It looks like the one from Close to My Heart, that they had the Cricut write it and the Moving Up. So like if I was doing 20 of the same thing, absolutely, I'd have the Cricut do that for me. But doing the individual names, this was a little quicker for me in this particular instance. So I drew a line on here with a pencil, and then that way I could line up my name. And now I'm just going to erase the line real quick. And now it's pretty much just about assembling, but I'm going to give you some tips as we go. I like using liquid glass when I'm working with cuts from the Cricut. The reason is it's a wet glue. It holds really strong. It's wonderful for doing like boxes because the adhesive holds really well. Sometimes tape runner isn't as strong, and so it won't give you that hold on boxes. The other reason I like using a liquid glass is because you can set things down and shift it a little bit. When you use tape runner, you're kind of stuck. Once you put it down, it's just done. You're stuck with it there. You want to use this sparingly. I'm not putting very much on here, and I'm spreading it around with the tip of it. So I kind of squeeze it gently, get a little bit out, and then spread it around with the tip. And another good thing is it doesn't set up right away. Like hot glue immediately dries. I just realized I forgot to staple my ribbon on, so it's okay to let this sit here for a minute. And I've got my little pieces of ribbon. I dovetailed them here, and I'm going to take my stapler and staple it on. I'm strategically putting it up here at the top so the mechanics will be hidden when I put it together. So I've got my ribbon on there. And now let's put my name tag together. And because it's a liquid glue and I didn't go all the way, very close to here, I have a little wiggle room so I can kind of wiggle it together. Push it down really good. Those of you who've watched my videos know I love my rubber brayer. Just a great way to push things down, make sure it's nice and adhered. And then the last thing we have to do is put the little clip on the back. Again, I use liquid glass. Little secret, this is my second time doing the video. First time, my dog lost it, was barking up a storm. So I peeled it apart. I'm reusing the clip. And now put the clip on here. And you can kind of line it up on your self-healing mat so that you can find the center. So it's 4 inches wide. So if I put it on the 7 right here, it'll be right in the very middle. And again, even though the liquid glass gives you some time to move stuff, it also sets up pretty quick, so it's not going to slide off. I'll definitely want to let this dry before I try to clip it onto something, but you don't have to worry about it sliding off. The reason I put these big clips on it is because I'm doing this for a Cricut class, so they can clip this on the edge of their Cricut, the top, and that way when I'm walking around, I'll know who's who in the class. The one from Close to My Heart had a nice little pin back on here. The other fun thing they did is they put numbers on here. And so when they had different activities, they said, okay, if you have a 6, go sit at this table. So it was also a fun way to mix the group up. So there's a tip. Here's a few more that I made. Oh, I forgot to put the gems on there. How could we forget the gems? That's the most important part, right? We got to have our little embellishments on here. So I'll put a little heart on here, and then a couple of silver gems. After I designed mine, I kind of thought it would have been cute to put a little heart up in the O as well. But then here, we'll stick one on here. You guys can decide what you think. I thought it might be overkill if I did it because I had some at the bottom too. But for my video, we'll put a little extra one up there. And then here is a few of them. You can see them all together. So they turned out super cute. I can't wait to share them with my class. If you're in my class, guess what you're getting on Thursday. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.